Why hello there! Welcome to my top 15 favourite films. Right, welcome to the actual part of the video now. I'm going to start doing these ranking type videos, so hope you enjoy them. And at number 15 is 9. Yes, 9. Directed by Shane Acker, Floobity-doo, produced by Tim Burton. Short, it's one of those films, short but sweet. This is my most anticipated film in 2009, and boy did it deliver. I liked the style, I liked, well, the plot really. I mean, it's bog standard plot, but it just really stands out for some reason. It just goes the extra mile. It's a lot darker for a children's animation, you know, and I really do enjoy it. And it's based on an original short that came out a few years before, and they are quite similar. Of course, this had to be stretched out from like a 5-minute short, so that's why it's only like 76 minutes, but it's definitely worth the pickup. Now, to number 14. At number 14, it's The Iron Giant, and I have it on video. Yeah, I know what you're probably thinking. I'm really old to have a video, you know. Oh, back in my day, we didn't have DVDs. But screw it, videos are cool, yeah. But Iron Giant is just a masterpiece. It's one of my favourite animations. It just holds up today, the animation even. The story's great, has a great heart. It's just a shame that it's such a, well, flop at the box office because, well, I think it's to do with advertisement. There was just none of it for this film. But very, very enjoyable. And Vin Diesel's best film. Yeah. Number 13 is Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. The best Star Wars film. I mean, that is most people's opinion. It was my opinion when I was 5 years old when I first watched it. That is how good it is. You get opinions from 5-year-olds that aren't just, you know, good reviews for something like Alvin and the Chipmunks. But it's just all round brilliant. I mean, it's hard to explain if you haven't seen the Star Wars films. It's just one of those, check it out. Start on A New Hope. God bless you. And yeah, watch it. Now at number whatever it is. Number whatever it is, aka number 12, is Matrix Reloaded. Now, here's a bit of a weird opinion. Matrix Reloaded is my favourite Matrix film. Don't shoot me. Most people love the first one, think the second one's quite bad, and then the third one, it's never mentioned, and in my opinion the third one's terrible. It's just, I feel like they really upped the ante with the second one. You get the best scenes, and it even went in Guinness World Record for longest car chase scene or something like that. I don't know whether it still holds that title, but it's just mind-blowing. The effects, again, like Iron Giant, it still holds up today. The CGI effects and stuff, they're just not noticeable. You don't see them really, unless you really pay attention. It's just all round brilliant, and it's definitely worth a watch. Of course, start from the first one. Yeah, number 11 is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and When Nature Calls. Yeah, I've kind of cheated a bit, but I just feel like they're kind of two films that you need to watch at the same time. They're kind of like both the same film, if that doesn't really make any sense. But they're just both as good as each other, really. I mean, some people disagree, some people think the first one's the best, but the second one was the first one I got on DVD, and I just love them both. They're just really ridiculous. Jim Carrey is one of my favourite actors, and you'll probably see later up in the list. But yeah, go watch Ace Ventura. It's one of those Marmite films. You either love it or you hate it, trust me. I've got some friends that I've shown it to and have loved it, some that have absolutely hated it, so be a bit cautious when watching. I hope you do like it. Yay! Number 10 is The World's End. Now, I saw this a few weeks ago, in fact around 6 weeks ago, because it was like the beginning of the summer holiday when I watched it. Of course I don't have it on DVD because it's just come out the cinema. It was just a blast. I love the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy. That's Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz and The World's End. And World's End is second best. I won't say the order, of course, that would be telling. But World's End is just a brilliant conclusion. I mean, it doesn't really feel like a conclusion, but it's just so satisfying. The cast is great. It's got nearly every British actor in this film, and they all play it brilliant. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are brilliant. Martin Freeman's brilliant. Others are brilliant. Pierce Brosnan makes an appearance. There you go. Some James Bond-ish trivia. Go watch it. Number 9 is another Jim Carrey comedy, Dumb and Dumber. Oh my gosh, this film is amazing. It's one of the funniest comedies I've ever seen. I just think the chemistry with Jim Carrey's character Lloyd Christmas and Jeff Daniels' character, who's Harry, the chemistry is just perfect. It's just a great family film, and certain scenes that I've seen copied in other films, you're like, oh yeah, that's like that Dumb and Dumber film, yeah, that scene. So it's obviously put a big footprint, and a lot of people have used it as reference for comedies today. So go watch it if you haven't seen it. Yeah. Number 8 is Forrest Gump. Now, I saw this nearly a year ago, and it just left such an impact on me. I just was blown away by Tom Hanks' performance, the story, and the comedy, the emotion. It was just an all-round amazing film. Go watch it, please. And number 7, is Skyfall. Yes, James Bond film, finally. Yes, Skyfall is the best James Bond film. It's just quintessential Bond. Daniel Craig is amazing, the whole cast is amazing, the villain's amazing, just the story itself is brilliant because we get to see James Bond in a different light slightly. It's just amazing. Go see it. I'm doing this a lot. We then come to The Truman Show. Now, The Truman Show is my favourite Jim Carrey film. I mean, it's not exactly a laugh-out-loud comedy. It's more of an emotional drama piece, really. And, it's about this guy called Truman who is the star of this TV show, only he doesn't know it. He was born inside this world where people are broadcasting, kind of like Big Brother, just filming him 24 hours a day. It's broadcast 24 hours a day, live, every day. And at the end of the day, at the end of each viewing, I get so paranoid that people are watching me. You know, like I could be on a computer screen or something and someone else could be watching me. What a sucker. Right, we're in top 5 territory now. Ooh, spooky. In at number 5 is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Now this is a weird one, because on first viewing, I was a bit disappointed. I mean, I'd seen the trailer, was excited to see it, and then really quite gutted, really, the first time I watched it. I then got it again, thinking, oh, maybe on second viewing it'll be better. Still had the same reaction, but the more I watched it, the more I began to appreciate it and just saw all the references and got them all, and eventually it just went up and up and it just got better and better, and it still does. Every time I watch this film, it gets better. So yes, please see Scott Pilgrim because, well, it's kind of for those into video games and stuff. It's Edgar Wright, so like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead kind of stuff, so if you're into that kind of stuff, give it a watch. And now we have Edgar Wright again at number 4. It is Hot Fuzz. This is my favourite one in the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy. It's the funniest. I think it's genius. Pretty much 90% of the British cast British actors are in this film. I mean, the other 10% are probably in The World's End. Oh, it's just genius. It's one of those, you have to see it to believe how awesome it is. It's hilarious. I definitely see it with more than one person because then you have even more of a blast. Yeah, go see it. And at number 3, we have Kick-Ass. Yes, I have the 2 real heroes thingies. Kick-Ass is just mind-blowing. Throughout the whole film, it's kind of like Elysium, which I saw recently. Throughout, you're just getting these madcap scenes, and well, not with Elysium, but you're getting these really cool scenes, and it just feels like it's building and building and building to something amazing. And the third act, that final act in this film, is so mind-blowing. I don't know how they're going to top it in the second one. I really don't. It's just Hit Girl is amazing. Kick-Ass is brilliant. You've got to love Kick-Ass. Big Daddy, Nicolas Cage, who I don't usually like, is brilliant in this film. Mark Strong is a brilliant villain. He's one of my favourite characters in the film. It's just so hilarious. Go see Kick-Ass, or I will kick your... Oh, and at number 2, it's Chronicle, my favourite film of 2012. There's just something about this film that's just unique. It's a different superhero film. If you're not really into superhero films, this one's for you. It's a lot more realistic and not all dark and broody like the Dark Knight trilogy. Though it does get pretty dark near the end, and that is the highlight of the film. The characters are brilliant. It's just an emotional ride. It's absolutely fantastic. Go see Chronicle. Oh, whoops, sorry Neville. And my number 1 film is, drumroll. Oh, that's a rubbish drum. That's slightly better, but I'll work on it. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the reason why I love Tim Burton and is one of my favourite directors. His style is just plastered everywhere in his films. It's so dark and eerie, but at the same time fun. It's not like Dark Knight Rises where it was dark and boring. Like, yeah, Dark Knight Rises, when I saw it, I liked it, but as time goes on, that tends to happen to me quite a lot. Same with the Avengers, actually. That happened with me with the Avengers. Nightmare Before Christmas is just a masterpiece. And what is it? It's 20 years old. And yet the stop motion still looks great. I've said that a lot, like it still holds up. It's just amazing, and it's really left an impact, and it's really gotten a cult following. And it's just, oh, it's an amazing film, it really is. And, well, without this, we wouldn't have got another stop motion tale. We probably wouldn't have got another Tim Burton ones like Corpse Bride or Frankenweenie, which was a recent one. Go see Frankenweenie. Nightmare Before Christmas. It's on every Christmas. Watch it now. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum. The end.